Hello and welcome to the next episode in our series. In the last episode we started adding BDD tests. So we finished with having our first step successfully completing. So right now we have two other steps that are undefined, so we will continue with implementing them. So first let's start with adding the definition for our event step, and create step so this creates our next step, and to check the notification that I successfully registered an account would be what we check our URL and we check the message which is on that page. So as you can see, if we successfully finish the registration, it will the page will be register confirmed, and one of the messages will be what the user has been created successfully. So let's start first with confirming our URL. So we will use a third session, and we can see address equals, and it should be register confirmed. Let's see if it passes or not. And as you can see, we are still in our old page, so we can to debug why still in the registration page. We can add a step which outputs the HTML of that page, and it is I print last response, and this will just put it outside in the terminal. And okay, it's actually not defined because we don't have a main context. You can actually just easily fix that just by adding main context. We should fix it, and you can see we get our full HTML. So we are still in the registration page, and can we see any error or anything like that? Looks like we're still getting our old form, but I can see an error. I wonder if we can get output through the profiler. Response, and okay, it doesn't look like it would be possible to get the full page of our response. So okay, we'll have to find it using this one. As the HTML of the page isn't very like debug friendly, we can actually get another step definition which should output our response in the browser and show last response. It will just require us to set up the show command. So we can do Ming extension show cmd. I think we can just do like open S on Mac OS. It should just open with your default browser. Otherwise, you can just like Firefox S or something similar. Okay, so let's try Firefox S. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, the problem will be actually with I think that in our vagrant environment, so that might be problematic. So let's try to see if it will work from our host test. Just Behat. Yeah, that won't work because it's a different base URL. So if we try Socrat dev, and I think we're actually missing www. Oh, come on, die. Okay, yes, the problem was that it was missing www, and another thing is that I don't really have a command called Firefox, so on OS X open is completely fine, and Linux I think also has this command, not sure about Windows. So with those changes, now if I run Behat, and Behat is simply just alias, so it's still running vendor bin Behat. Now that step is green, and we can actually see a response, and yeah, the problem is that passwords don't match. So let's see if we do this one. So okay, that's all of that is fine, but I still kind of would like to run Behat from our vagrant environment. So I think right now this two are not really good right here, so I think it should be fine if I just change the host file to contain that entry. So if I do this, let's try 127.0.0.1, and this one. Now Behat should be working. at least well, it was calling. Okay, so it is fine. We can remove this one, and still won't find it. And now that we know, like, at response, we can try to print it and see if we can still find it in the output. So let's see, password, passwords. Yeah, we still can't see it in our output. That's oh yeah, we have it right here. So okay, so this is because we need to start with our next change is to remove password from our registration form, and let's open our registration form type from no, I would like registration type first. We have this one, and registration form type, and have our plain password input. So yeah, I think we can just skip this one and simply add this one, and we only need this one and invalid. No, just actually this one and this one and this one. You can actually check Symfony documentation to see the form type. Actually, there is probably not that much which is needed for this one. We just need to add label and type, and we could simply just here's the repeat one. This one is much more complex, so we could actually just do okay. So I think here's our form. We first just remove plain password, and now we add plain password. It will be password type, and it needs a label form password. Probably needs translation domain too. So actually, let's just try it out. yes, we need to define options. Okay, we messed up something. So I'm actually guessing what options is just what is passed to main input. So this actually could be simply this one. And yeah, that's right. So let's run our tests again. And of course, the first step is now failing because the ID is changed and it's not right again. So, but you should try to avoid breaking your tests too much, but in this case it's like perfectly fine because you changed the logic and it lets you stop and think what did the test break because you intended it to break, or did you really mess up something very bad? So we can just make changes. Okay, our step is somewhere lost, so that's it should be right here. So right now we just change the selector. Now it should go through. Of course, we'll be having a different problem right now, and if I guess it correctly, it will probably be because that email is already registered. Let's see. That's old one. Oh, yeah, right. You disabled our last response. Yeah, email is already used, so what we need to do is make it so what database is cleared between each scenario, so it's always in the clean slate, and this is what we will be doing right now. I actually probably will be doing that in the next episode, so yeah, we will finish this episode right here. So what we did in this one, we learned how to debug our Behat steps and how to make assertions against the page, and we also removed the double password field, so only password is required only once. You don't need to confirm it. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next episode.